Hey, check out this clip from the Pre-Patch podcast.
So, if you guys have been under a rock the last couple weeks, you'll know that, or I guess the last couple months, Xbox has not been doing that great. Obviously, right? We've been
No.
talking bad about them a little bit ever since their release of a couple of studios and everything like that. I I guess they're trying to change Game Pass. They're trying to add new.
New
What was it exactly?
tiers, and so they're adding a standard tier, and that is to replace like Xbox Core, basically. Um, and what it does is it gives you the back catalog of games, it gives you online, but it does not give you day one releases.
Huh.
And it's going to be like the $15, like what old Ultimate used to be.
Okay.
So,
Sorry,
and then
I had to fix something really quickly.
and then Ultimate is getting a price increase of about $3,
Jeez.
and
Interesting.
literally nothing changes with it. It's the same
No,
Ultimate.
it's just
that
a price hike.
Yeah, and then PC is getting a $2 price hike.
$2. Yes.
Yeah, and literally nothing changes with that either.
Yeah.
So
That's
they're
really
adding,
weird, man.
they're adding a tier for back catalog and then increasing the price on everything else. The only thing that's changed is Call of Duty going on Game Pass. So
Yeah,
maybe this was.
Maybe that's why.
I don't know,
if
man.
you don't like Call of Duty, then you're just getting dicked over.
Yeah,
so.
this seems like a really I'm usually pretty open to this kind of stuff because I do think that the Game Pass is a decent, like it's a decent when it comes down to like investment time versus money investment. There's a lot you can get off of Game Pass if they're moving a lot of that stuff, and like not even, I'm not even talking about like day ones. Just the amount of content that you get with Game Pass is worth at least $14 a month. But
as much as I dislike this change, Game Pass is still, in my opinion, the best gaming subscription service on the market right now, which is 100%. Probably why they increased the price on it, because they know they
know they can. Yeah. The biggest issue I have with it is just like when's too much. Like Philly boy, it's getting to a point where like if you're just gonna dig into my pocket and take my money, just do it, bro. Just don't fucking like just hold me at gunpoint and be like, give me all your money, bro. Like at this point, it's getting to like we've had what, like, have we had another one recently? I thought that we had another.
We've had 2 Game Pass price hikes recently.
That's what I thought.
Within at least the last couple of years, we've had 2 Game Pass.
That's what I thought. Hikes. Yeah, they first off, they took away the fact that you could it was $1. So which I knew that was going to happen regardless. We already knew that was going to happen once things started getting more popular.
It was back during the trial, like the FTC thing, which we commented, why the hell would they increase the price during this?
Yeah. I don't know. To me, it is getting to that point where it's just like when is too much. Like and honestly, that's not just for Game Pass as well. Like that's for every like that's for PlayStation
every
Plus.
service.
That's for Netflix, fucking Ubisoft Spotify, Plus, EA, everything. Spotify, everything. It's getting to the point where it's like you guys are literally serving us digital content. What the fuck do you mean you need more money? It was fine before. I get that like, you know, space for like actually serving people with like a server and everything like that. It's getting expensive to upkeep and everything like that. But like, I don't know, man. I take that into consideration whenever you actually open up your service and don't jack us over when it comes to like prices left and right.
Yeah, it's a weird thing, man, and this is the kind of power they get with buying up IPs and studios and then throwing them into the Game Pass. That's how they're justifying the price hikes. I guarantee Call of Duty is the biggest justification that they're going to give for
without a doubt
the ultimate price hike.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. We saw.
I didn't think about that, but that totally makes sense.
We saw rumors back. When did we report on that? Where we were there was a rumor that they were going to have like a Call of Duty tier. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that ever got.
They didn't do that.
Yeah, I don't think that ever got confirmed. But I wouldn't be surprised if they did it. I really would.
We got a no Call of Duty tier with the standard.
That is true. That is very true. I did also see that they have canceled the ability to so when it came down to like being an insider, a Windows insider, you got points, like certain points, and I think you got it through like doing stuff with Bing, like doing Bing searches and everything like that. they had points that you could actually like turn into be able to turn into Xbox Game Pass subscriptions. They've removed that. You can no longer do that apparently. So that was
confirm those Bing searches anymore.
Yeah, that was a big hit for some people, because I do know a couple of people that have used those.
So they're not getting rid of Core. Core is going to be a tier below standard. And Core is a select library with no day one.
No game one, no day game one.
But also
games,
standard's also not day one either.
Yeah, so
right?
standard and Core are no day one games. Standard gives you the full catalog. Core just gives you a select catalog and online play. It's remaining $9.99 monthly, but they have reduced the discount you get for buying the yearly re-up from $59.99, which is what it was, up to $74.99. So 25 more bucks if you buy a year subscription to it. So you're not getting nearly. That's the exact same thing that Sony did when they increased PlayStation Plus's price. They didn't change the monthly on it. They just changed the yearly.
Yeah, the big savings.
I have seen a lot of people that were complaining that they're on Twitter. Obviously, it's a cesspool of Xbots and Sony ponies over there. I saw a lot of people, a lot of Xbots that are just like, you guys complain about when Xbox does this, but you were like, yes, shower me with more, please. I will pay you more when it comes down to like the PlayStation Plus catalog and all the changes that they had recently. I'm just like, dude, stop. Get some help. Yeah. You're all of us are paying more for games that we shouldn't have to pay more for. This is ridiculous. Come on.
Yeah. So.
No matter how you look at it, everybody is getting shafted in the end. But yeah,
I feel like it's just Ultimate's overinflated. I'm looking at all the stuff.
I think it is too.
You get Xbox Online. You get EA Play, which I personally don't give a shit about.
Who fucking uses that? I mean,
not many do.
And you get the cloud gaming.
Yeah. And you get day ones for the Ultimate, right?
Yeah.
That's really the biggest.
Cloud gaming does not get day one.
I think that's the biggest point that they have right there is just the day ones with the amount of games that they're coming out with in 2025. I think that's their biggest sell point right there is just the fact that you're not going to get day ones on standard, right? And that's the FOMO is going to kick in for people.
I wish they would have announced like how long they're going to keep games off of day ones before they get added to the Game Pass catalog.
Now that you bring that up, I would be interested to see that too.
I would how long it'd be a 6 month to a year.
Yeah, how long does PlayStation do it? It's 6 months, right? 6 months to a year, usually, roughly.
It's usually about a year.
Yeah,
that's wild.
If they even add it to PlayStation Plus at all.
Yeah,
that's so long not to have a game.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed the patch notes. And if you want to see more from the Pre-Patch Podcast, don't forget to check us out live every Thursday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, or at anchor.fm/Pre-Patch Podcast, or wherever podcasts are listened to. Hope to see you there. Much love.